Rachel Lawson's The Magicians, A Night in Time. Maud, I think fairies have captured us, a knight said to his sister, hardly believing his eyes, as they found themselves transported to a strange world beyond their imagination. They weren't alone in the place. The locals looked scared of them too. A tall, masked and bearded, strangely dressed man was walking with a tall woman in a dress, who was passing by them. "What are you doing dressing like that? Are you going to a party?" asked the woman, puzzled. "That must be some party. Those are accurate costumes," said the masked man, looking over the knight's and his sister's clothes. "They speak a dialect of English," said the knight in Old French. "They speak French." "Blake, we should call Fred. He knows French," said the tall local woman, taking a small box out of a bag she carried, playing with it and speaking to it. Not long later, the twin, clean-shaven of the bearded man, walked out of a nearby building. He walked up to them, looking puzzled. By that time, the police had arrived and were eyeing the knight and his sister strangely. "What are you doing here?" he asked in Norman French. "Good, you got here. We've been trying to fight off the law till you came," said Blake nervously. "We can't find out who they are, except they are Robert and Maud, whatever that means," said Anna, the tall woman. "I know them. They're not dangerous," said Fred to the police. "Who are they?" asked Blake. "The knight is Robert, the Earl of Gloucester, and the woman is his sister, Empress Matilda," said Fred, wondering suspiciously if there was some prank going on. "Gloucester, England. Why is he speaking French?" asked Blake, not at all curious about the Empress. "Because he's a Norman. Both of them are," said Fred. "Normans?" huffed Blake, who stormed off to find why there were medieval people in Melbourne, Australia, in the year 2025, from the man who would know what was going on. "Leave him with us," said Fred. "Are they your people?" the man in charge of the police on the scene said. "Something like that. We can help them. You can't," said Fred. "Okay, you look after him, King of the Earth," said the policeman. "Come with us. We'll help you, Empress, your lordship," Fred said in their language. "Who are you?" asked the Norman Empress in Norman. "A very old friend," said Fred. The knight and his sister nervously went to the building Fred had left before. "Welcome to the party," said Fred in Norman French, entering the theater where his political forum was being held. A reptilian man greeted them. "A dragon," the knight said, hardly believing what he saw. The knight went on the defensive. "I will slay it. It will not hurt you," said the Earl, about to kill the scared person from the center of the earth. "Sapphirus, help," said the usher, about to be murdered. "Gloucester, stop. That is a friend," Fred said, arcing with blue electric sparks. The knight stopped trying to kill the dragon. He turned on Fred. "You are a warlock," the Empress, scared of Fred, said. "I am," said Fred. "Who are you?" demanded the knight. "Sapphirus, the Emperor of the Universe and the King of the Earth," said Fred. "You are in league with the devil. You are not our friend," accused the Holy Roman Empress, hiding behind her brother. He was trying to slay the Emperor, who was fighting back defensively, trying not to hurt the knight. "I am Anglican, not a Satanist," said the Emperor, trying to tell her he was a Christian too. Neither the knight nor the Empress had heard of Anglicans, so he sounded like he was lying. "That dragon is your minion," shouted the Empress. "It's just an usher," Fred told them as he fought back. Anna disappeared into thin air. "She was a witch too," said the knight. "She's a fate, not a witch," said Fred. "I don't want to fight you. I am your friend." Out of thin air, a monster appeared to put terror into the hearts of the knight and his sister. It was Anna and a grim reaper. "And you aren't in league with the devil," the Empress said. "I'm not. He doesn't exist," Fred replied. "What is that?" the Empress asked. "The King of Death, my grandson Blake. You met him before," said Fred, still fighting with the Empress's master of war. "He's here to help you," Anna said. "Death wants to help us?" Robert asks, still trying to defend his sister and kill the evil warlock. "Yes," said Mortimer. "How?" Matilda asks. "By killing us?" "No," Mortimer chuckled. "Blake, help him," Anna cried, worried about Fred. "He doesn't need me," the Reaper chuckled, watching how well Fred was defending himself. "Come off it, Blake," Anna replied. "Blake doesn't want to hurt you. He left us to investigate why you are in the future," Fred said. "Future? This isn't fairyland," said the knight. "No, this is nearly 1,000 years in the future to you," said Blake. "Truce," said the knight, who stopped fighting. "Truce," gasped Fred, who was tiring, but still shook the knight's hand in friendship. "Thank you, my friend, for the best fight I've had in ages," the knight said. "You're welcome," said Fred, who thought he was getting too old for all the exercise. "Why are they here, Blake?" asked Fred. "Oh, Tempest the Timekeeper, my son, was binge-watching Game of Thrones while drinking, and he started watching the real thing with the Empress and her brother, and King Stephen accidentally transported those two here. We are lucky it was just them brought here, not them and Stephen. Tempest was so drunk," explained Blake. Fred explained the situation as best he could to the Normans, and they were returned home to their time confused, knowing they couldn't share their adventure without being seen as mad.